Hello children, this is your virtual walkthrough video of the national level exam of Spellbee, and this exam is hosted by Digital Spellbee, our digital partner, and this is the testing and the assessment are being done by them. It's a very user-friendly platform. Nevertheless, we're going to have a virtual walkthrough. I'll be showing you how every round is presented and how you should be answering these 12 rounds of the national level exam. So before we go into that, let's first see some important instructions that you have to abide by. So this exam is not mobile compatible. You've got to take up this exam either in a desktop or a laptop, right? So please do not depend on a mobile phone for this exam and sit in a distraction-free environment to ensure some peace when you're writing the exam. And when you're taking up this exam on a laptop or a computer, ensure that this device is connected to a power source or is fully charged to complete this exam in an uninterrupted way. And wearing headphones and earphones will help you to understand your spell it right rounds, which is your round number one words very clearly so that you can choose the correct answer or write the correct answer rather. Yeah. So please use that. And for very young children, if you're struggling moving in the laptop, like maneuvering can be difficult. So maybe you can use a mouse if you have one, or if you do not, you can get one. It's not too expensive. For very young children, I think mouse should really help. And for other rounds, you will not be needing the headphones, only for round number one. And this national level exam is a timed exam. You've got to complete the exam in an hour's time. Even if you're not hitting the submit button at the end of an hour, if the time's over, you can see that there is a timer ticking away in the top right corner in your exam window. So even if you're not keeping track of your time, if the time's over, even if you're not hitting the submit button, all your answers are safely saved. So you don't have to worry about that, but try to complete the exam in the prescribed time. And then this exam is the main exam, like in state level, also in the national level, and for also in the international level, we'll be having a separate tiebreaker round for the top mark scorers of this main exam. And we'll be calling them for this special, very short in video exam to determine the winners of these levels, state, national, and international, right? And for this exam, we do not have, I think for all of the exams in spelling, we do not have negative marks for wrong answers. So if you're not sure of an answer, do not worry, just write whatever you think is the right answer for the question. Even if it is wrong, we're not going to give you negative marks, right? So please keep answering all of the rounds, all of the questions in all of the rounds. There is one example question that is already answered for you in every round. Follow the instructions for each round. In case you're not sure what to do, how to answer, look at the example question and how the answer has been chosen or written there, and just follow the same for all the questions. So that's why we have one example question that's answered for you. And do not open any other window or a tab when you are doing this exam, because that will end your exam. So this is something that's you have to take very seriously. Once the exam has started, focus only on this particular window and do not do anything else. And you're allowed to have a blank paper, a pen or a pencil to work out jumbled words or any other round that you will need some material to work with. Apart from these, nothing else is allowed. And the exam launch link will be sent to your registered email address and your registered phone number via SMS one day prior to the exam, right? Now let's quickly see the blueprints before we go to the virtual walkthrough. So you've got about 12 rounds and 4 rounds have only 5 questions. So totally 100 questions and each question carries 1 mark. So totally 100 questions and 100 marks, and you got to complete this in an hour. So this is what we have for you. Now we'll see your question paper. Let me share my screen. So this is how you will open the exam launch link. This is the link. Type it in the URL field, and you will also be given the username and password. Feed in the details and log in. I think this can be maximized to full screen for your better viewability. Yeah, I hope this should be better. Right, now let's see one by one. Check your grade and start the exam. So this exam might not have questions from your grade. We are doing this only to understand the pattern of the paper, right? So check if all of these are already having tick marks, just to check the compatibility of your computer, and do an audio check. It works. Do the video check.
Hey, you're listening to WKMTV.
This works as well.
If you're out and about today.
Now let's proceed. Now you're going to launch the exam, and you can read the instructions. It's fairly simple. There's not many confusing points. So how to go to the next round, next question, and what do these colors mean? I'll explain to you when we start the exam, don't worry. You can read them, go to the next page. Here again you have more instructions, but you've got to wait till the time's over. It says this is the mock exam, but you also have the main exam happening in the same platform. So there it will not read mock or trial. It will say this is your national level exam, level 3. And it's for check this if it's for your grade, and that it has 12 rounds, 100 questions, total marks 100, duration 1 hour. We know all this, right? But also remember all of these things. Progress steadily. You have 1 full hour, and check your round if you completed all the answers in a particular round before going to the next. No negative marks, and we have 1 example question answered in every round. So this is your question paper loading. Wait. Once this is done, our timer will start. Right. So this is the question palette that you see on this side of the window. You can just scroll and see that you have 12 rounds. And if you've not visited a question, it will be in gray. If you have visited but not answered, it will be in red. If you have answered, it will be green. And what does this mean? Review later means that you're not sure about the answer you have written and you want to come back and check later. You can do this for any question that you're doubtful. So let's just start the exam and see how we should proceed. So this is your round number 1. You can check the phonetic transcription, listen to the audio,
Polish.
and you can type your answer. So this is how you'll do. Let's see what is the first one.
Comment.
And you can play as many times you want.
Comment.
And then you will type your answer here. Right? Simple. And what does this mean? For every question, we have this option. If you're not sure if you've written the right answer, and if you want to come back and check that again, you can click here. So this is becoming orange. See? If you're not doing that, it will be green. Right? So this is what review later means. Let's see what is this word.
Finale.
I think this is not this. I think this must be this, right?
Finale.
See, I have not answered question number 2. I've answered only question number 3. So that's why the color is not changing. So let's see the next round. This is word analysis. Here you're going to type the word parts from the clusters given here. You have the clusters at the top, and you have the words following that. The words that you've got to write based on the meaning that we've given you. So to look closely at something or someone in order to check that quality. What could be this? Words. I think inspects. So we'll type the word part here. INSPECT. So that's how this is also done. I hope this is easy, not too difficult. Now we're going to round number 3, which is inflections and collocations. So for inflections, you're going to choose the odd one out, I think. Farrow, Faris. This is easy. Fairness, right? Repeat, repeats, repeating. All of these are inflections, but this is not. Repeatedly. So this is how we do this. And we also have another type of question for inflections. So here you're going to choose. The rose gardens were affected, I think, by the heavy rains. Now we're going to go to collocations. Here it's interesting. You're going to drag and drop the correct answers. Chronic, I think, ailments goes here. So you're going to press, keep pressing, drag and drop. So burst of laughter, I think is not here. I think this comes here. No, here. Yes. That's it. I think this is done. Very simple. So this is how you do collocations, and I think there is one more question on collocations here. Rise in blood. What? Flow? No. Pressure can be dangerous if not controlled. And next we have round number 4. This is a very, very easy round. You're going to only choose the correct sentence, and we have only 5 questions. I checked the weather news yesterday. No. Facts. My father gifted me a pocket dictionary. This is how we do this one. Just click on the right sentence. And going to now round number 5. Here we have so many different types, right? For the first type, you're going to put the words in alphabetical order. Which one do you think comes first? Claire, right? G. Next comes P. And if you do a mistake like this, you can still move it. You can bring this down and this up. Not going? Okay, then you click on the cross button and then you put it back. See? So even if you do it in a hurry, if you think you made a mistake, a careless mistake, you can still bring the options down and take them back again. So this is arranging words in alphabetical order. And here we have jumbled words, word scrambles. I think this word is UMPTWN. What is this? Yes, pricey. PRICEY. If you're not sure, this is what you'll do. You'll click on this. I think I'm sure. Anyway, let's have it. And now you have a few questions based on books, authors, and characters from literary worlds. Okay, what is the name of the fictional character Bilbo's Hillside? What is the name of the fictional character Bilbo's Hillside Home from The Hobbits? We know this, Baggins. I love this book. Oliver as an orphan. Have you read these books? I hope you have. And next we have 2 questions based on literary devices, for which again you will choose the correct answer. FAQ, I think it's a jargon. Sweet and sweet are homophones, right? And now we have words and meanings. For this we have 2 sets, so you will be able to easily drag and drop. What is a bureau? Is a bureau a piece of furniture that draws? Century. I'm sure these words have a lot of meanings, other meanings also. Ebony, black in color. Peers, not producing expected results, fruitless. I think this is done. Yeah, very simple. So these are the first 5 questions. And then you have the second sentence. You will also be doing this. And now let's go see round number 7. My watch shows accurate time. So BCA is the right answer. So that's how you will find one example question for all the rounds. Right, let's see this one. The supervisor told time is 12 noon, the checkout. So the supervisor told the checkout time is 12 noon. So A, C, B, I think is the right answer. We just click it. That's it. We also have another type of exercise for form the correct sentence. For this, we've got to choose the correct word from the given set of options and put it in the blank here. We dash off the motel and continued our way. Checked out. So for this, you got to drag and drop. Dominic dashed her knuckles after moving the heavy ebony desk. Gushed? No. Cracks. So if you want to put, if you think you made a mistake, if you want to put some other thing here, you can still do it. I think this is the right answer. Right, let's go see your next round, which is phonetics. Here you're going to again choose the correct answer. What is the silent letter in the word plumbing? No B. Right, so in English, B after M is always silent. Correct symbol for fluke. Is it fluke or fluke? I think this is the answer. I'm not sure. I could be wrong too. Or it could be right too. Are these two words homophones? I think yes. So you will choose for all the 10 and then proceed to the next round, which is reading comprehension. You first read the content and then answer the questions based on it. Only 5 questions in this round. Does he live in a big bungalow, this guy? Payang? I don't think so. I think in a small hut in his forest. So this is how you will again choose the right answers. And next we have crosswords. For this you have clues at the end. You read the question. Here what happens is when you, for example, you just click on this one, the clue is highlighted. Can you see? When you click on the clue, where it appears will get highlighted. Let's just try to type one. So the science word here. What are these? I think these are invertebrates. Simple. Right? What was the fifth one? Geographical word. So that's the Australian continent, but I don't think that's what they mean there. They have circled it to show that this is not this is Tasmania. So this is the mainland. This is easy. 10 down. What's at the center of the earth? What was... Okay, you click on it. We'll see where that is. See, it's here. So you can just easily identify and type the answer. R is already there, so we just type E. Easy? So that's crossword. Now let's go see the next round. Word wheel. In word wheel, you will be having the word combo, word stars, and word wheel. And you got to write your answers here and stick to the rules for all the rounds, but especially word wheel. Use the letters in the wheel only. Don't try to duplicate letters. Don't have acronyms or abbreviations, and minimum letters in each word. Stick to the rules. So I think this is dhan. E-A-R-T-H-E-R-N-W-A-R-E. Right. And you have to also make 4 more words with the letters that we have here. So maybe van, water, what else? Heat, wane, right? Like the moon waxes and wanes. So you can make your own words here. I mean, don't invent words here. You can write any accepted word as per the English dictionary here, and you've got to unjumble and write the word here at the bottom. So that's word wheel. And then we will be having word stars. Let's try to do this one. The outer edge of something, I think, is rim. To wander or travel, roam. A particular area of knowledge, interest, activity should be realm. Happening in an unplanned way. Yeah, I think this is easy. So that's word stars, and now let's see word combo. You've got to choose one unit from here, a compulsory B unit, and one unit from column C. So let's see, what is this? P-L-A, no. Yeah, plaza. Plaza, and what else? Weary. That's it. This is word combo. And I think after this we have the last round, which is kinds and types of words, or also the compound words here. Let's start with this. To start a journey, I think set outs should be the right answer. Find the correct interjection in the following sentence. Would you like some coffee? Some is not an interjection. This, fillers and emotive words are interjections, right? So, choose the correct meanings of the following homonym. Serve. To give food or drink at a restaurant. The act of hitting the ball or shuttlecock. To make correction in a text. So I don't think C is the right answer. So let's go choose A and B. So this way, you will not be doing your exam. You're going to answer all of the questions, right? Yeah. So if I were to do that, it would take a lot of time. That would become a very long video. So I'm just showing you in every round how do we answer. Once you complete, just scroll up and down and check if everything here is green, not orange. See, we have an orange here. Clicking on that will take you there. If you're sure, just change it, right? Now, if you're happy, you've completed everything, you will click on Submit, this button here. So you can now see your summary. You can download this also to your computer. And you have an option to also now return to the exam and see if you want to again all the questions, or if you're happy with the way you've written, you can just click on Submit and Exit. I'm going to click on this. You'll get an alert message. If you're sure, confirm. That's it. Your exam is done. I hope it's easy. I hope you will be able to do this in the real exam. And for that, why don't you also use this mock link that we send you as many times as you want. I think you can use it even more than 5-6 times. Keep practicing and give your best in the national level exam. We really hope to see you in the national level exams tiebreaker. If you've written really well, you will be a topper and you will be called for the tiebreaker exam. And we also hope to see you in the international level exam for this year also. All the very best for the national level exam from all of us here at Spelby. With that, let's end this video. Bye everyone. Good luck.